Americans are paying 43% more than other foreign buyers for Spanish homes and breaking records doing it. Here's why this is actually the smartest move you can make in 2025 and 2026. Let me give you the data that's turning heads. From January to June 2025, Americans closed over 1,500 property deals in Spain, a 14.3% spike from last year, hitting an all-time high. But here's the kicker. The average American buyer paid 3,465 euros per square meter. That's the highest among all foreign buyers, even outbeating the Swiss at 3,457 euros. US buyers are paying 43% above foreign average of 2,417. And that average itself jumped by 7.6% year over year. Compare that to Brits. They bought 5,731 properties but paid just 2,362 per square meter. That's nearly 30% less than Americans. US purchases have quadrupled since 2020. They now represent 2% of all non-resident deals, up from virtually nothing 5 years ago, and growing. According to Idealista's latest report, 7 nationalities set records this half year, totaling 20,364 transactions. That's 28.6% of all foreign purchases. So, why are Americans paying premium prices for Spanish properties right now? Let me give you the real reasons, and they might surprise you. First, ultra-luxury value that simply doesn't exist in the US. Example, for 8.8 million euros on the Costa del Sol, you are getting a 12,152 square foot modern villa with sea views immersed in magnificent nature next to the best golf course in Europe with infinity pool, home cinema, internal spa with heated pool, gym, 8 beds, 9 baths, and almost 44,000 square foot of private land in an exclusive gated community in Sotogrande. Compare that to Miami or New York for the same $8 million. In Miami Beach, you are looking at the waterfront condo, beautiful, of course, but with $300+ monthly of HOA fees, limited privacy, and hurricane risk. In Manhattan, you might get a 3,000 square feet with a Central Park view apartment, if you're lucky, no land, no pool. The value proposition for ultra high net worth buyers is undeniable. You are getting European sophistications, Mediterranean climate, excellent food, outstanding healthcare, high quality international schools, some of the best golf courses in Europe, and space that's impossible to replicate in US coastal markets at this price point. I will make some videos about these properties. Subscribe and you will see them. Second reason, political climate concerns. The real elephant in the room. After Trump's 2024 election win, American property searches in Spain spiked immediately. According to Idealista, searches from US buyers jumped significantly in the weeks following the election. Many Americans weren't clearly happy with the political direction and started looking for alternatives. But it's not just about Trump. Look at what's happening in New York City, for example. Since 2018, over 150,000 New Yorkers moved to Florida, taking $14 billion in income with them. Not to mention what is happening in these days after the recent elections for the new mayor. Here's the thing. Many are realizing Miami isn't the only escape route. Spain offers political stability, universal healthcare, scoring 77.2 globally, and a safety index of 62.7, well above US average. You're not trading one polarized environment for another, you are opting out entirely for European and especially Spanish quality of life. Third reason, investment fundamentals remain strong despite currency headwinds. Yes, the dollar has weakened against the euro in 2025. That's maybe a challenge for buyers. But here's why Americans are still buying. Spain expects 98 million tourists this year. Properties in high demand areas like the Costa del Sol, the Costa Calida, Costa Blanca, or Barcelona even are generating 5 to 7% rental yields. That's exceptional for European real estate. And I'm not only talking about tourist rental, because there are also people who rent for 1 month, 2 months. This is not tourist rental, this is medium-term rental, which in some areas works even better. Additionally, Spanish property prices are climbing around 11% annually in these areas. Even with currency headwinds, the appreciation in and the rental income, whether tourist or medium-term or a mix of both, create compelling returns that offset exchange rate fluctuations. You are buying an appreciating asset in a stable market. And if you use a currency exchange agency and secure the best dollar-euro exchange rate, you will be able to afford a much better property, even if the dollar weakens against the euro. Check my interview to Caxton Currency Exchange and take advantage of their free consultation for all the details. Fourth reason, the scarcity mindset. The Golden Visa in Spain was terminated on April 3rd, 2025. So why does this still matter? Because it created a sort of psychological shift. The programs and signaled that Spain is tightening access, making property ownership one of the few remaining pathways for Americans seeking long-term European residency options. The scarcity mindset is driving purchases now before other restrictions potentially emerge. Many buyers are now thinking, if I don't secure a property now, what doors may close next? Keep following me and I will always keep you updated. The bottom line, nearly 50% of American purchases are all cash deals, showing serious buyer commitment. They are not speculating, they are relocating, diversifying, and securing lifestyle insurance in an increasingly uncertain political and economic world. Now, the practical stuff that can make or break your purchase. First, the proposed 100% tax. You probably heard about Spain proposed 100% tax on non-EU buyers. Here's the truth. It won't pass. It's political theater, but it's worth monitoring. I invite you to watch my videos about that, where I explain in details, and to subscribe to be promptly updated. Second, supply constraints are real. Spain issued only 140,000 building permits against 720,000 annual sales through 2026. This supply-demand gap means prices will keep climbing 4 to 5.3% annually or more. Where Americans are buying, Costa del Sol leads. 40% of Marbella sales are foreign-led. But smart buyers are also looking at Alicante province for value, Barcelona for tech hub opportunities, and even inland gems for lifestyle purchases. If you need financing, know that Spanish mortgage rates for non-residents run 3 to 4%, and you'll typically need 30-40% down. And mortgage rates are going down. And now the lifestyle bonus. Beyond the numbers, here's what you are actually buying. Spain's safety index 662.7%, well above the US average. Healthcare scores 77.2 with universal coverage. Climate, a perfect 92.7 rating with 300 plus sunny days per year. For families, international schools on the Costa del Sol and Costa Blanca rival anything in the States. For retirees, seamless expat communities mean you are never alone, and the non-lucrative visa will open you the doors to discover Europe. And yes, the Spanish lifestyle, culture, great fresh food, and Mediterranean pace, it's real, and it's really transformative. So here's my offer. If you are a US buyer seriously considering Spain, I'm offering a free 30-minute consultation. We can discuss your specific situation, budget, and goals. The link to book the call is in the description or on my website homepage, therealestatebee.com. I have also created a comprehensive purchase process guide specifically for foreign buyers, covering everything from the first to the last step. Link again in the description. And if you want to stay ahead of Spain's property market, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I release market updates frequently, and I give you a lot of news, tutorial tips, and property videos. The American surge into Spanish market is real and isn't slowing down. The question now is, will you be part of it? Let's talk. See you soon.